Event time. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of Ring of Horror is for the Hybrid Tag Team Championship. Championship. Better.
You know what that means.
Fans, that means it is time for your main event here at Ring of Horror. I'm Mike Wilkes, joined as always by
Dr. The Wife.
And fans, if you thought the action was done, got some news for you. It is the main event, the Hybrid Tag Team Championships up for grabs. H2EZ, the reigning tag team champions.
We have them accompanied by usually J-Wave, and that is who is making their entrance right now.
There we go.
Introducing first, the challengers. Being led to the ring by the spooky, the kooky, and definitely ooky J-Wave at a total combined weight of 400 sexy charisma pounds. Diego Rene, Delicious Don Juan, the Texas Treats.
Delicious Don Juan, Diego Rene, just like you heard Terry Deppie there. The Texas Treats, J-Wave, saw him a little earlier tonight. Came out with Chris Marvel, the missing member of the trio.
Oh, I see that he's dancing with Catwoman / Batman.
That's Don Juan, I guess, trying to get delicious with the crowd.
Well, it is delicious, Don Juan. And he wants to make sure everybody knows how delicious he really is. Diego Rene getting into a tit for tat with a fan who's sporting a very interesting belt that Diego Rene did not approve of.
Diego Rene, I think he just saw some gold, decided to go after it.
He's sharing with the audience a paddle. Does he plan on using that paddle?
The best entrance music I've ever heard in my life. Is it hot in here? Nah, that's just the Texas Treats.
I guess
And
the divorce rates are going up.
tonight, we're walking away with those hybrid tag team titles because we are the Treats. We are the Big Sharks. We're the best.
If you don't believe him, folks, just ask him. He's happy to tell you.
Oh, he told us just then, very proudly. But, you know, it's the proof is in the pudding.
I guess we'll see if that's the case, Doc. I mean, it's hard to say you're the best when you're not the ones with the belts around your waist.
True. Ooh. Peacemaker has made it. Oh, I'm sorry.
And
J.P.
their
Harlow.
opponents.
I don't know how much peace
Introducing
J.P. Harlow is
first,
going to make out here.
Just Peace Harlow.
Just peace.
Wait a minute now.
Okay. Did anybody come out of the curtain?
I don't see his is there a tag team partner there, right?
Are you sure?
Somebody there?
I don't see anybody there. Oh wait, it's John Cena. Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, no.
We can't see him
That's
though.
not John Cena, that's Joey Hyder.
Is it? I didn't even notice.
That's the American Airman, Joey Hyder. The other half of
American
H2EZ.
Airman.
Ladies and gentlemen, your reigning Hybrid Tag Team Champions.
Cena Hyder.
Well, we have a theme going on here. We have different versions of John Cena with the Peacemaker and John Cena himself with J.P. Harlow as the Peacemaker and Joey Hyder, an excellent looking John Cena, or can we see him? I don't know.
Well, if you can see him or not, maybe you're hallucinating, Doc. Who knows? But nonetheless, Joey Hyder, JP Harlow. We'll see how much hustle, loyalty, and respect they actually have here.
They are
hold
the
on
current
to those
reigning and
belts.
defending.
Well, considering that they're
Hybrid
defending,
Tag
that's
Team
the
Champions.
respect that you get as the champions, that you know
H2EZ.
that the audience is always going to be behind you. And certainly we have that going on here. But can they make it against these Sharks?
We'll have to see. I mean, speaking of the Sharks, you see him swimming around on the outside of the ring. Don Juan visibly unhappy with the display going on by H2EZ, but he's going to have to get in there and see if they can take the belts from them, Doc. I mean, nothing's going to be given to the Texas Streets, and they've got their work cut out for them.
Well, it is the Texas Streets. They are going to be victorious. This is their chance. They've already had run-ins with H2EZ where at one point they have taken trophy photos of them.
Interesting. We'll see if those pictures will come into play here. See who's going to start the match. Oh,
Oh.
Don Juan.
Showing off a little bit. But you got to win them before you can show them off.
Exactly right, Doc. It's all well and good to walk around with the belt, but until you can get the 1, 2, 3, the champions are right there across the ring from you. Joey Hyder ready to start things off. For H2EZ, looks like, yes, Diego Rene going to get it started for the Texas Streets.
Oh, he is after treasure, and that's what Marauders tend to do, is go after the booty.
I think that's going to be a whole different show, but nonetheless, Diego Rene trying to get the gold, Doc. I mean, we're joking about, directly to your point, yes, you are right. I mean, Diego Rene, a proven competitor, the RCW International Champion, and looking to add all the gold he can to his hoard. And we'll see if he can pick up another strap here tonight.
We have Joey Hyder already pacing back and forth, looking for his opening. Get the crowd involved. JP Harlow is just talking to, having a good time.
Both these guys at H2EZ ready to get underway, but Diego Rene and Don Juan, the Texas Streets.
Trying to protect Renee from the crowd. You can't protect each other from the crowd. The crowd is going to be who they are. You just have to ignore them.
I don't know if I'm taking that at face value, Doc. I mean, it's just as much protecting your partner, sure, but I mean, you've got to know, like, H2EZ, Joey Hyder were ready to get this started, and just that little stutter step may have thrown them off their game here. Diego Rene, again, getting the ref to back Joey Hyder off of him in the corner.
He's just pumping himself up. He's getting himself ready. You see him stretching his thighs, his legs, his hamstrings. Now he's ready. Now he's ready. He's going to get in there with the first lockup. Joey Hyder pushes Rene into the corner.
Referee getting in there to break him up. Diego Rene looks like he's trying to buy himself some time. Joey Hyder coming out on the top of that exchange.
Rene consulting with his partner, giving each other some tips and tricks. Lock back up again, and yet again, Joey Hyder in control. Ooh, ate that.
Diego Rene just firing off on Joey Hyder, but you see the American Airman just eating that chop.
Oh, escaped.
Diego trying to get away, but gets caught by Joey Hyder, but you see, Doc, he's tied up in the ropes, couldn't really do anything with him once he got a hold of him. The referee breaks him up.
Oh, jumps on Joey Hyder's back. Diego Rene trying to choke him, but Hyder's able to pull his arm and drag him right off his back.
Exactly right. Oh, Joey Hyder firing off with a chop of his own and another.
He's being strategic. Now he's got him up in his arms. Looking at Don Juan, taunting him, swinging him like a baby. This is insulting. No.
The Marauder going for a ride he wasn't betting on. Right back down with the scoop slam. Joey Hyder having some fun with his opponents.
Elbow drop right into Renee's torso.
Oh, but you see Don Juan. Oh, miscalculation. The Texas Streets. Don Juan engaging in some friendly fire. Diego Rene eating the elbow.
He's gonna recalculate his attempt next time. But we have JP Harlow running in. No, tagged in. He's the legal man right now. Oh! Took some air from JP Harlow as he set it up for actually took some air time from Hyder as he set it up for JP Harlow.
JP Harlow just getting the near fall off that forearm. Diego Rene, cross chop buys him some time and some space and just kicking the legs out from JP Harlow. And just like that, Doc, Diego Rene's on the offense. Pin attempt, just a 1 kill.
Now, the interesting thing about this is the fact that they're very skilled fighters. JP Harlow's a technician in the ring. He knows how to really manipulate the body parts of his opponents. But Diego Rene, as we have said, he is skilled himself. He is very quick. He's on the offense. But now we have Delicious Don Juan taken up with his partner, making sure that he gets in and tenderizes JP Harlow.
That's right, Diego Rene sent to the outside. Don Juan catches the kick, but eats the enziguri. JP Harlow taking out both of the Texas Treats. 1/2 of your tag team champions pulling Don Juan to his feet, just whips him hard into the corner.
Ooh.
Follows it up with a running lariat. In comes Joey Hyder. See JP Harlow holding his opponent in place. Going to the wheelbarrow. Both men roll through into the spear in the corner.
Don Juan really is taking a beating at this point.
And Joey Hyder hit him with a little bit of the razzle-dazzle.
Cover? Is he going to be able to keep him down?
Oh, and J-Wave's on the apron. Watch out now. J-Wave's got to be careful. Not only has that cane, who knows how else he can involve himself in this matchup.
Well, he has to advocate for his team.
He can advocate on the outside. You don't have to be on the apron and actively distract the competitors in this match. And Joey Hyder is going to give him exactly what he deserves for getting up there. But Don Juan saving his manager.
Ooh! Took a kick from Diego Rene from the outside. Diego on the second rope in the corner. Whoa! Jumps on Joey's shoulders, sends him back to the ground, and that cover was not enough.
Looks like a leg lariat from the top rope, taking down Joey Hyder, but just like you said, Doc, not enough to pick up the win. You see him warning off JP Harlow.
Taking a ride on Hyder. Can't complain about that.
As you should.
Legal man in.
Yes, I do commend Don Juan for actually following the rules from this. You're right, Doc. That does not happen as often as it should, and we should call it out.
Yeah, he typically does follow the rules as he cracks his hand across Joey's chest.
On JP Harlow now, he's got to be careful. He's getting baited into exactly what Don Juan wants him to do. Joey Hyder with the reversal in the corner, though.
Oh!
He's got the shirt over Don Juan. Oh, just hard chops to the chest of the Delicious One here.
Almost loses his shirt. This is not a hockey game, but be that as it may, Don Juan back in control.
Some hard shots being thrown nonetheless. Joey Hyder gets taken to the opposite corner.
And he's calling his shot to the other corner.
Diego Rene made the tag. Now the legal man. That side kick takes down Joey Hyder. And that kick to the side of the head, man, knocked him out.
Cover. Not enough. Joey Hyder's still aware. Still conscious.
You gotta think, Doc, I mean, that may have been just half instinct as far as anything else. He's taking a lot of hard shots in a very short amount of time on behalf of the Texas Trees. Case right in point, those hard knees to the back by Diego Rene.
And yet we still have a fighter. He's still coming up. Diego's trying to make sure he keeps that locked in around his neck.
Joey Hyder saying never give up. Almost had him up in the fireman's carry, but again, Diego Rene ready to fight out of it. And
Don Juan's back in.
we're seeing the same thing we've seen in this match, Doc, and we've said it before. The tag team fundamentals of Texas Treats was keeping them in this matchop.
Yes.
Isolating Joey Hyder, keeping him in the corner, and they're tagging in and out. I mean, Don Juan, Diego Rene, they're working like a very well-oiled machine.
You have to. You have to be able to tell when your partner needs a break, when you need to come in and continue the assault and work other body parts to make sure that the whole part of the whole body of the opponent is unrecoverable.
Don Juan working over a part of that body right now, getting that Ionian nerve grip locked in deep, and Joey Hyder, but lets it go. He's letting these fans get into his head, Doc. He had a submission hold applied, but just broke it to argue with the fans and paying for it now. Joey Hyder fighting up to his feet.
Ooh, takes a kick to the face. Joey Hyder eats that.
I think that just made him mad, Doc.
Oh, but he's very quick. He's very smart. What's going on?
Bulldog by Joey Hyder's what's going on. Catches Don Juan in the middle of his own celebration.
You see the confusion on his face when he popped his head back up to figure out what's up. Or where is up.
Both men making their tag. Diego Rene, JP Harlow coming in. JP Harlow takes him down 2 times. 3 times.
We have a 4th.
Don Juan getting some too. Big back body drop. Takes the man over.
Freedom, yells JP Harlow. And he throws elbows right into Diego Rene and Don Juan.
Serving up elbows to anybody stepping up. JP Harlow showing why he is one half of the tag team champions.
I don't think Don Juan found any of that delicious. You could see him falling over, using the rope to keep himself up. JP Harlow's very, very vicious. He's spearing both of them in the corner.
JP Harlow running from pillar to post, corner to corner, unloading with anything he can think of. Those forearms, elbows, shoulder blocks, anything. And the Texas Treats, both of these men, they're on Dream Street right now. Trying to involve himself in the matchup.
It's not an involvement. He is advocating.
It's not an involvement. He's calling for a timeout. There's your involvement, Doc. JP Harlow, stiff right shot to the jaw. J-Wave, but Diego Rene's got the cane.
Well, you didn't see anything. You need to pay attention when you're in the match.
Pay attention. The referee is distracted by their manager.
The wrestlers need to pay attention to their opponents. That's not his fault. Diego Rene took the advantage and JP paid for it.
It's good to see you're excusing the actions of the Texas Streets here, Doc. Diego Rene going back and wrenching on the knee of JP Harlow.
Now JP Harlow's pulling on Diego's hair. That doesn't seem to be something that's very legal.
Oh, now you're worried about the legalities of the match. I see how it is. Okay.
Well, Don Juan is in legally to continue the assault on JP Harlow.
That they are. The hard forearm shot from Don Juan takes down JP Harlow, following it up with that hard shot to the hamstring.
And he continues on the same leg, on the same side of the leg.
Don Juan going for the pin. 1, 2.
Enough. He's going to tag his partner back in, set himself up, set them up for success.
Grabs Don Juan going down low. Diego Rene grabs the leg and just drives the knee across his own.
Cover, but not quite. JP's still there, holding his leg in pain. They really are focusing on his legs in this match.
Solid game plan, Doc. I mean, you got to take out the wheels from a man. You can't get any offense started. And I think that's exactly what the Texas Treats are thinking. That European uppercut, again, to the hamstring of JP Harlow.
Covered by Diego Rene and could not keep him down. JP Harlow's back up on his bottom, trying to get back to his feet.
Yeah, I see what you're going for there, Doc, but just not able to make it to his feet. Just all that punishment, those attacks taking their toll on JP Harlow. Don Juan wrenching the knee over the ropes. The referee doing the right thing, getting in there, breaking it up, but every second you're in that hole is doing the damage. Don Juan's got to be careful. He's going to get disqualified if he keeps that up.
Again, they're focusing on the same leg. JP Harlow struggling to get his mind right. Don Juan goes over to taunt Hyder.
Joey Hyder rises to the bait, but he's just doing exactly what Don Juan wants him to do. The Texas Treats able to take advantage of this distraction, the drop kick into the side leg sweep.
To the horror of Hyder. The sinister smile by Don Juan could not keep the cover. JP was able to get back up, shaking his head. No, this is not going to happen.
Just Peace Harlow still very much in the fight here at Ring of Horror, the hybrid school of wrestling. Don Juan dragging the man back to the Texas Treats corner, back into enemy territory. And Dog, just like we've been saying, they're sticking to their game plan, just continuing to focus their assault on the legs of JP Harlow.
Like you said, you take the wheels up from underneath the man, then the man cannot function, can't walk.
I mean, hey, you don't have to like the guys, but it's a solid game plan, and it does seem to be working out for them. They can keep it up. dropkick to Diego Rene, and one more for Don Juan. The American Airman is a house of fire in the ring. Don Juan
back in control. Is Hyder going to be able to take it back from Don Juan or keep it? No.
Flying shoulder tackle takes him down. One more.
Oh, here we go. He has him up in the air. Ooh!
Side slam takes down Don Juan. Joey Hyder looks like he's got a plan in mind. Are we going to see maybe a little five-knuckle shuffle?
Okay, well. Don Juan rolls away. Can't see anything with all the stars around his head.
But Diego Rene catches a slam for his trouble. Joey Hyder determined to hit the shuffle. Diego Rene on the receiving end of all of that. And Don Juan, he's up in the fireman's carry. I think we know where this is going.
Whoa!
Think of an attitude adjustment for the delicious Don Juan. Is that going to be enough?
No.
Almost, Doc. I think Joey saw it coming, just rolled out of the way. Don Juan eating that big splash from the Marauder as he's thrown to the outside.
Don Juan, he really needs to get his wits about him, get back up, otherwise he's going to lose his chance at the tag team belts. Hyder back on Don Juan, holding his arms around his waist.
JP Harlow looks like he was running in some type of tag team offense, but Diego Rene cut him off with the pass. Joey Hyder sent to the outside. Watch out. Cameraman catches some of it.
Diego Rene's on the outside, ready to go. He's signaling. Oh, wait a minute. Try to drop himself on top of Hyder, but Hyder catches him. Not on the concrete, not on the concrete.
Going for that diving crossbody.
Ooh.
But Joey Hyder eats the pole for his trouble. Doc, that could change the entire complex of this match.
Can't get back up after taking a shot like that. But we have Don Juan. Oh, wait a minute. Diego tags himself in.
JP Harlow effectively fighting alone. Joey Hyder may have been knocked out by that ring post on the outside. Doc, this could be a 2-on-1 matchup.
Oh, Don Juan's back in his corner, waiting for the chance to get in. Diego Rene grabs JP's leg. Ooh! Don Juan jumps right back in and goes right on the offensive on JP's hamstring. Now using both legs, he's gonna try to. Is this figure four?
Not quite the figure four. Looks like Don Juan's unique spin on a classic hold. And you gotta think if you're JP Harlow, that's exactly where you don't want to be. All the torque and the torsion, not only across the ligaments in your knee, but he's got the ankle hook. This is a world of hurt for JP Harlow. And
considering he's taking all that damage on his legs, you're now taking away his ability to even a chance of recovery, because he's going up for the other parts of his leg, even the foot.
Even JP Harlow can't just stay down on the mat. This counts as a pin if both of his shoulders are down. He's got to break this hold if he wants to stay in this match. And there you see it. He's so close. Joey Hyder back up, willing his opponent over to the rope. He can't make the rope for him. I mean, JP Harlow's still the legal man. He still has to fight it off for himself. But Doc, on the opposite side, look at this. The Texas Street stretched halfway across the ring to give Don Juan leverage.
It's a creative way. It's a creative way to stay in the game.
A creative way.
That their opponent, that you have to make sure.
Hold on now, the referee saw it.
Spent too much time talking to the referee there.
Joey Hyder now pulling.
And we have JP Harlow still on the ground, but Diego Rene jumps off over Don Juan, gets caught by Hyder, and still used as a not even a projectile. He's used on Don Juan to get the hold broken.
Joey Hyder using another grown man as a weapon, dumping Diego Rene just right across the back of Don Juan, and all four of these men just fighting for everything they're worth, fighting to get those hybrid tag team championships.
Hyder and Rene are on the outside. They're still going at it. Kicks, fists, elbows, and they're still killing each other now on the concrete. Oh, is that a tombstone? Tombstone thrown at Hyder.
Both of these men just using whatever they can get their hands on the outside. They've got to be careful. Joey catching one for his trouble. Good for him.
Back in the ring, we have JP still struggling to recover from all the beating he took on his legs. And where's Don Juan? What's he doing?
What's going on here? Don Juan fighting
Thor, Lady Thor, for Mjolnir. Wait, Mjolnir's thrown in the ring?
Well, Doc, I mean, I don't know. I mean, not to dive too deep into the lore here, I don't know if Don Juan's going to be able to lift that hammer.
Is he worthy? Oh.
He can't get it up.
Well, he's not worthy. Lady Thor knew this when she threw it in the ring.
The fans know what's up. JP Harlow, I'll take this dive and just club Don Juan in the side of the head when he's distracted.
Considering what we have on the line here, they have to do what it takes to get the win for the tag team belts. But he's going to see if he's worthy.
JP Harlow decides he's going to go for it. See if he will possess the power of Thor.
And he's struggling to get. It's moving.
It's moving.
He's got it up.
He's got it up.
Is he able to wield the power of Thor effectively? Don Juan's still on the floor trying to get himself to some semblance.
He's bad news for Don
my
Juan.
goodness.
Looks like the storm clouds are gathering. I hear some thunder in the distance.
He's on the top turnbuckle, almost both feet now. Wait a minute, who's that?
And again, the masked men from earlier. What's going on here?
Hold on. Wait, there's 3 of them.
They're assaulting Don Juan. What is going on?
Wait, that's the end of the world party.
That's the end of the world party.
They certainly ended his world tonight.
Unbelievable, Doc. The end of the world party, injecting themselves in this tag team championship matchup, assaulting Don Juan. Here comes Chris Marvel to fight them off, trying to provide some backup for his tag team partner.
But he's now 2-on-1, and Don Juan's trying to separate the end of the world party.
The Texas Treats have both fought in hard-fought matches tonight. Neither one of these men are at 100%, but into the world party, picking their spot. Chris Marvel, Don Juan, the Texas Treats managing to get him out of the ring.
It's not over yet. It looks like.
We found you, Chris. We found you.
End of the world party doesn't look too worse for wear. Doc, I don't know what's going on here, but I don't think we've seen the last of this.
Well, apparently they were hunting each other.
When I tell you to do something, you do something. Who are these people? Y'all know who these are?
Yep.
Well, I don't, so I hope somebody tells me. You've been calling us out online. We punked you out online. So you're gonna show up at our show? Are we gonna let them show up at our show? Who are y'all?
You know exactly who we are.
I really don't. I just saw Panda Face girl. So if that's all you are, then how about we fight? If y'all want to fight right now, we can fight. Because I may be arrogant, but I love having title belts, and you just cost us some title belts. Come on! Y'all see us beat them up?
Doc, I mean, emotions running high. And
Well,
the
since
world
there's
party,
3 of y'all, maybe you could grab up a pair of nuts and find us at the next show, because we'll be here to fight whenever you're ready.
Well, apparently he's challenging the manhood of Corvus from End of the World Party.
We're the best! I know you hate it, so I'm gonna do it all the time.
Doesn't look like End of the World Party's really phased as much as they're excited for the opportunity. They're excited to alleviate a hunger that they have. Apparently they were hunting the Texas Treats down, if you were listening.
you got to be careful what you hunt. You just might catch it. And looks like next time, next hybrid experience maybe, we'll see the end of the world party, the Texas Treats head-to-head. Fans, we'll see if we can get confirmation for that. But nonetheless, this has been Ring of Horror. I'm Mike Wilkes.
I'm Dr. The Wife.
And fans, we'll hope to see you at the next hybrid experience. We'll see you there.
So I guess we will see if the End of the World Party has it to show up on November 17th and face the Texas Treats. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes Ring of Horror. Thank you so much for coming out. Be safe going home. Good night.